In this session, we are going to be looking at different ways and methods in which we can use to obtain or to get our own table of contents. So there are different methods one can use. You can use Google to search for likely table of contents. You can also check books on Amazon to get ideas and inspo on how they crafted their own table of contents and the terms they included and the stuffs they use for their table of contents. Also, you can use ChatGPT and question ChatGPT different questions in which ChatGPT will respond to and give you table of contents. Also, you can use ChatGPT to generate table of contents directly if you wish. And you can also apply the query method to get our table of contents. Now let's try to use the first method, which is Google search. I'm sorry about that. The first step is to use the first method I'm going to teach you is to check books on Amazon. So to do that, you are going to be going to Amazon. Then you know the method I taught you, go to incognito mode. Then make sure that your location is in a US country, a US state. Then look for the book you want to model after, the book you want to create. This is a Greece travel guide. Let's click. Then switch to Kindle. Okay, it doesn't have the look inside feature. Let me check this read sample. Okay, yes. You can use the look inside feature or the read sample. Wait for it to load. Once it has loaded, this, as you can see, this is the table of contents the guy used, the person that created this book. So this is for the Kindle: Greece top destinations, map, Greece top destinations, must see destinations, planning your trip, designing and its itinerary, whatever that is. So these are table of contents. So you can use this to get yours. So you can match this with the Google search method. Then once you enter Google, you search for Greece top destinations. You will see it. You will copy it. You will enter their different people that are. You enter the different web search and copy it from there. So let us go to the paperback version to see paperback. This is the paperback. See the table of contents. Greece top destinations, planning your trip, travel smart. Then Athens, orientations to Athens, sites in Athens. These are all subheading. Then you see the self-guided works. You can break this down into chapters, which is chapter 1 is the Greece, chapter 2 is Athens, chapter 3 is self-guided works on tasks. Then these are the sub-chapters. You can use this as the chapter, As you can see, these are chapters. Then these are the sub-chapters. So you can get this kind of details, copy it down somewhere, get inspiration from this, then go and search on Google to get an idea, to also get your own book, your own table of contents. Another way this method involves checking books on Amazon to get their table of contents. So let's quickly leave this. So you can also check other books. To get ideas. I never added this to cart. So you can also check other books to get ideas of how their table of contents are. So another way to get table of contents is to use ChatGPT. That's question method, to ask ChatGPT questions. So to get started, go to chat.openai.com. So you will see this login or sign up. If you have an account, log in. If you don't, click the sign up button to sign up with them. You can continue with your Google accounts or just give them your email address direct. So I'll be giving them mine, then continue. Then choose a password. So your password must be at least 8 characters long. So click continue. Then you go and verify your email. Go to your email. So this is what it looks like. You can click on it or you can tap and hold to copy the URL, because I don't want it to go to my default browser. So that is why I copy the URL and open a new tab to access the link. Then it has opened. Now you're going to choose your name, your first name, and your birthday. So my first name, let me choose a random date of birth. This is not my date of birth, so just a random date of birth. You have to input your phone number. You can tell them to send it via WhatsApp or via SMS. So let me quickly do that. So when I click send SMS, they told me to solve this short puzzle. So let us start solving. This is to make sure that you are a human. Then this. Then this. Verification complete. So they just sent me the code. I input the code. And this is my ChatGPT account. So you can click done. So this is the ChatGPT. So this is what it looks like. This is the light mode. This is the dark mode. Okay. So you can tell it to give you this. Let me give it a message. Let me send it a message. Tell me what I need to know to travel to Greece for for holiday. So something like this. So it will be giving you ideas of what you need to know to travel to Greece for your vacation. So to stop it, click on this box here, this box, to stop it from typing. So I have stopped it. So you can be asking several questions and to be answering. So from these questions you can get an idea of the type of table of content to create. Okay, to use you can also tell it to what to do when visiting Greece for vacation. As you can see, explore Athens, visit the Greek island, experience the beaches. So you can use all these questions you ask it to make your subtitle, or you can if you look at books on Amazon, the kind of question they are asking, model those questions and ask your own, and to give your own unique answers. You get. So another way is to use the query method. So this query method involve asking it questions like how, what, when, where, intro, types, benefits, disadvantages. So these are all queries in which you can ask ChatGPT and it will give you. So let's say you are writing a cookbook for diabetes. So you can ask it something like how to prepare a diabetic recipe, a diabetic recipe, and it will give you different diabetic recipe, or what are some examples of diabetic recipes, or when should someone start making use of diabetes recipes or diabetic recipes, or something like types of diabetic recipes, or benefits of diabetic recipes, advantages of diabetic recipes, disadvantages, all this stuff. Even if it's travel guide, you can ask it like how can someone get to Greece, or when is the best time to travel to Greece, or what should someone traveling to Greece know, what are the essential things needed for an effective preparation to travel to Greece, or types of place someone should visit when traveling to Greece. You can see all these are queries, so you can use these can use the how, what, when, where, what else again? Types, benefits, merit, demerit, advantages, disadvantages. You can use all these things to ask your questions and get answers that will help you create your book. Let me include it. You can also ask these stuff like intro. Give me an introduction for an ebook titled Diabetic Cookbook for Beginners, and it will give you that. You can also use, So another method is to ask ChatGPT directly to give you table of contents. Example, I asked it to generate a table of contents for an ebook titled Greece Travel Guide. Then send the prompt. Certainly, here's an example. As you can see, it's giving us a detailed table of content. Also, breaking it down into it's much. Breaking it down into sub chapters. It's not indicating the chapters, so we can quickly stop this prompt and sorry, I refreshed it by mistake. Let me ask it again. If you want to ask question again, you can click this please. You can click this place to see your previous message. So just click on it, a new chat, and it's going to bring back your previous message. Let me show you again. If you refresh accidentally and you like if you go back and come back another time, you can come here to see all the questions you have asked it previously, and you can easily click on them to bring back the question you want to ask it again. So as you can see, I want to modify this previous question. So click on this little pen icon, click it, then let us edit this with chapters. Click submit. It's still not giving us chapters. I'm stopping it. I'll try again and write stuff like indicating the chapters. It's not giving me much what I want, so let me try again. Alright, so I modified it to generate a chapter table of contents for an ebook titled Greece Travel Guide. So it's giving us with different chapters, in which each individual chapter has its own sub chapters. So as you can see, this is it. So I'm going to be using this to create an ebook. I'll teach you how to create an ebook using this, how to create and format an ebook using this. So if you have reached here, you can quickly copy this out and paste on your docs. Remember, we have downloaded docs, so click it and drag it down to copy. It stopped at chapter 14. That means it still has more. If it stops halfway like this, then you can prompt it to continue. Write continue. You see, it's continued from the chapter 14. I don't know why it gave us too many chapters like this. It's just this needs too much. So this thing reached up to 22 chapters. It's way too much. It's too much. Even if you want to create a book like this, it will take up to like more than getting to 300 pages. So it's much. So let me add these short prompts here. So this one is beta, 11 chapters. So this is definitely beta. So you can easily copy the answer. Click here, it has copied it. So I clicked here. it has copied it. Go to your Google Docs. Your Google Docs will be fresh like this. No, there is nothing there. Click on this plus and click new docs file, and this is a doc file. Paste it. We have pasted it. So in the next video, I'll be teaching you how to format your book properly before you upload it. Thank you very much and see you next time. Peace out.